Oh, hey, Baton, what's up? Huh?
What's up?
Hey,
Ese?
homie.
What's going on?
Yeah. You know, I just came into town,
Huh?
and I said, I gotta stop on by and see my friend Eric. It's a country station, I know. You know, it's not like ranchero music or anything, but it's alright.
You know what would be funnier?
What's that?
You dressed like that, doing Kim Jong-il.
Oh, what you talking about? Hey, I hip. Don't you know I dress with the style of South Los Angeles? That's right. I love American style.
Right on, homie.
Right on, homie.
All right, so what news did we miss today? We did the clown story. We did the Condoleezza Rice story. That is so creepy, man.
Dude.
And that dude's out roaming free. You know, we still hadn't found him.
Right. Where's Condi?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I wonder how many times she showered yesterday.
Yeah, I know, just the thought of it alone, man. That's
Yeah.
dookie. You know, she's one of the most classy, well-educated, well-rounded women in America, bar none. No wonder he's got the hots for her, dude. Yeah.
He wants
Muammar Gaddafi wants Condi Rice.
He wants her to play a song on the piano for him. His piano.
Wants to tickle the ivories.
I hate
yeah,
air
baby.
Huh? I hate air quotes.
They work really well on radio.
Tiny American flags were being stolen off a police memorial in Toledo, Ohio, so the police set up a stakeout to catch the culprits. They did. They were taken by squirrels.
That is whack, dude.
That is whack.
Hey, those are patriotic squirrels.
Did you ever get the story on the 9/11 thing? Is that true?
No, I still haven't heard whether they...
You know what?
Yeah. What we're thinking is that they did not invite the emergency response personnel to the 9/11 memorial because we saw a story on it. Eric and I always have two TVs going on in the studio all the time, so we caught it without the sound yesterday. There you go.
I always just kept thinking there's just no way that could be true. President Obama will be there, so will former President George W. Bush, former New York City Mayor Rudolph Giuliani, and of course the current Mayor Michael Bloomberg. But first responders, the emergency workers who helped with the rescue and recovery efforts 10 years ago, will be denied entry to the 9/11 National Memorial on the 10th anniversary of the attacks.
Unbelievable, man.
90,000 or so firefighters, police officers, and civilian volunteers who rushed toward the burning building.
That is just
not invited. That's dumbfounding.
And then Bloomberg confirmed that the day would be reserved for victims' families. Well, what do you call those emergency responders, you know?
Well, yeah, there were several, more than several. How many firefighters lost their lives in that?
Even just the first responding station got entirely wiped out. I mean...
Yeah, I've got the station T-shirt.
Yeah, it's over.
Rescue One.
Between firefighters and police officers down there, Port Authority, all that kind of stuff. Over 378 people or something like that.
That's just...
And so they're not going to invite them. And you know how it is with police officers and firefighters. It's a family within its own. So I mean, those guys need to go mourn the loss of their brothers and sisters that happened during that day too.
You know,
that is family.
I wonder if Michael Bloomberg had to attend as many funerals as Rudolph Giuliani did, official city funerals, if he would still have this tact. Or if anybody, I don't even know if he's the guy that made this decision. But really?
I'm coming after you, Bloomberg. I tell you now! You! Elbow not work that way.
A funeral home in Alabama is being sued by a family after they apparently lost their mother's body. After the service, the deceased woman's daughters returned to the cemetery with flowers and found the headstone moved from the original gravesite. The funeral director dug up several gravesites and can't find the body.
What is this, Arlington? Remember the Arlington story we had about half a year ago?
Oh, yeah.
Where they were exhuming bodies and dumping them out somewhere else so that they could put more bodies in?
What's up with that?
Hey, jeez.
Somebody hacked a traffic sign in Flagstaff, Arizona, and warned motorists. I have my glasses on.
I know, man.
Rogue panda rampaging ahead.
What?
Transportation Department spokeswoman said somebody had to know how to get into the system and change the message because it's not easy. Hacker!
No, I'll tell you what. If you're going to hack into systems, That's the way to do it.
Have a little fun.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Not mean-spirited.
No, not destroying anybody's stuff.
Not putting a worm virus on Shiloh's computer.
Yeah, how fun is that, man? How fun is that?
It's just mean.
Exactly. Pull some cool jokes, man. That's good.
347 people in the stands for the opening game of a doubleheader in Miami, the Marlins versus the Reds. 347 fans.
Wow, man, that's dismal, dude.
But would you sit outside in that heat in Miami, in that heat and humidity, in a baseball game for a day game?
Well, you and I already decided we're never going to Miami because there's psycho over there.
Florida's crazy.
Man. University of Miami. Oh, yeah.
Was that 6 players?
Dude, all I know is that when I was listening the other day, they said that if they gave them the same penalties that they gave USC for what they did, that they would be out for 83 years out of playoff games, recruiting, and everything else. So it's very,
How long
very
was
bad.
SMU out? Because I know they're playing football again.
I think it was 2 years, 3 years, something like that.
I think it was longer than that.
Was it?
Maybe they chose not to pick football back up when they were able to. But it's just been a few years, and that happened before I moved here.
Oh, man.
So it was several years. I'll have to look it up.
I saw SMU play BYU in the Holiday Bowl when
Eric Dickerson was playing for the Mustangs.
What was the quarterback's name for Chicago in '86 when they won when they were kicking everybody's butt?
Jim McMahon.
Oh,
wow, that's way back in the day.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. And that was the one game you and I have talked about before. Don't ever count out a game within the last 3 minutes, because that game, 3.5 minutes left, and he threw 3 touchdowns in that game.
I went to the Cotton Bowl when Joe Montana came back with Notre Dame, and they were down like 35 points at the start of the fourth quarter, and they came back and won. It was sick.
See, that's what I'm saying. You can't just count them out, man.
All right, well, we're almost out of time anyway.
All right.
So everybody have a fantastic weekend and be safe.
Stay safe.
And cool. And we will see ya!